Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Gilmore here. Hot as fuck, but you knew that already, right ladies? But anyway, Peter Gilmore here for a Saturday afternoon, getting close to Saturday evening video, right here. On the former home of the Gilmore Chronicles, now known as the Shadows Lair. And I'd like to welcome you once again into the Shadows Lair. This is episode number 26 of the Shadows Lair series. We just celebrated our 25th episode yesterday, so go watch that. Link to the channel is down below, or just go back a video and watch that. So episode 26 of the Shadows Lair series. Thank you all for watching. My name is Peter Gilmore, if you didn't know that already, but you probably didn't. But it is what it is. Your first time watching, then you know who I am. But thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down below on this very channel and my other channels, which are in my pants, down in the description box below. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that fucking bell. Treat it like it's your fucking bitch. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn fucking thing. And hopefully YouTube will send out my videos. And if not, well, then you're gonna have to either search my videos, search my channels, or unsubscribe and resubscribe again, hit the bell again, turn on all notifications again, and then maybe that'll work. But if not, then blame Susan, that's all. I just don't see a way that YouTube will fix their problems. Can't fix the bell, they need to bring back a lot of shit. They need to get rid of all these trolls that make 6,000 fucking accounts with their branded emails accounts. They can't do that. They should just do away with that, but they won't. And that's why YouTube will still be a toxic wasteland. But it is what it is. I said so much stuff about YouTube. Like, why did you leave? I might soon. Pretty soon I might. Not anytime soon, but soon. That's that. Alright, on this Saturday afternoon, July the 23rd, 2022, hope you're having a great day, wherever you may be. It is fucking hot everywhere in the United States and on planet fucking Earth. Unless you're in San Francisco, it's like 65 degrees today. Yeah, maybe I should have went to San Fran today. Yeah. But if you're in San Fran, bless you, because you're 65 degrees and nice and chilly. Or in Seattle, it's like 75 today, but it's going to be like 90 tomorrow in Seattle. But here in the good old Northeast, it is once again red fucking hot. Record temperatures galore this weekend. It was supposed to be 95 today, actually. Right now, it's almost 6 o'clock. It's 92 degrees. I mean, I just went outside to check my mail, but there was no mail, of course. And it was a little bit of a breeze, but still, it's hot. The humidity's not much there, but still, it is just hot wherever you go. And you're going to have to hydrate a lot, because you can get really sick and dehydrate and possibly die. There's been a lot of heat-related deaths going around the country, especially in the Midwest, because it's like 105 in like Texas, 130 in freaking Arizona, where it never gets cold. Like the coldest it gets is like 60, maybe 70 degrees in the winter. So that's why a lot of people are moving to warmer states like Arizona, California, which rarely goes down to like at most 50, 60 degrees at most. And in Florida, people go down to Florida for the summer, and it's hot, but, they really go down for the winter, because they don't want to be in the Northeast when it's like a blizzard and shit. But Florida can get cold, too. Doesn't snow, thankfully, but it gets down to about certain places, not like Miami or southern Florida. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I think the coldest it got in southern Florida was like 50 degrees. But still, it's doable. Not like, oh, you gotta go to work, It's cold! That's why a lot of people retire to these warmer places. They don't want to be around the cold weather anymore. But then again, you risk in the summer, you got hurricanes, which is hurricane season started like about 2 months ago. Haven't had many hurricanes around these parts in the United States. I mean, there've been I think 2 or 3 so far, but it's going to be ramping up pretty soon. And by the time September and October comes, it's going to start going down. You probably won't be talking about hurricanes much. So you got to worry about hurricanes, got to worry about tornadoes, and if you're in the West Coast, you really got to worry about freaking earthquakes, and depending where in the West Coast, like Arizona, all you got to worry about is the heat, and that's it. And sometimes the monsoon season comes, it rains a lot. It's like Seattle, but it is what it is. But I just hope you guys are hydrated, drinking water, juice. I got a ton of iced tea. I got this, and I got this, just to hydrate myself, because I almost over dehydrated on Friday morning. I was puking up my guts, but I'm fine now, thankfully. You know, my hair is starting to get messed up now because the fucking fan is cranking. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. So I'm trying to stay hydrated, trying to stay cool. Got the AC cranking, got the fan cranking. Not helping much, but you know, even if I shut it off for like an hour or two, it gets red hot in my house. I don't know why, but I think I have to turn off my heat switch. I have a switch that heats up the house, so I might have to shut that off for a couple months and then put it back on in about October. So I'm thinking about doing that. I might not, because it kind of messes up with my boiler. So. But that's it. But hope you had having a great weekend. You know, almost the end of July already, so we're gonna start the dog days of August pretty soon. It's probably gonna be a hot one too. I mean, next week here in the Northeast it's gonna be hot. I mean, it's supposed to rain Monday and Tuesday. Not gonna help much. At least it gets a little bit cooler, like 85, but still, by Thursday next weekend, it's gonna back up to the 90s again. No wonder no wonder people are getting sick, and dehydrating, and going to the hospital and possibly dying. We got a heat wave. And the consecutive days of 90-degree weather, just not good. But I digress. So anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna enjoy my weekend of heat, and celebrate the missus' birthday weekend. Her birthday was yesterday, so we went out. We went out yesterday.
Oh, but you were online yesterday. You did 2 videos yesterday. You didn't go out, you liar.
Oh yeah, I went out yesterday. Me and Rosa went to the bar, and then we went to a nightclub and for her birthday, and then came back. We had, you know, as always, we had the drunk sex, which is the best sex. We went rounds, and I'm going out tonight too. Going out to the bar in about a couple hours to just party. We're just gonna have fun. And I'm gonna do it all again on Sunday. We're not. Well, Sunday we're going to have a nice lunch, and that's it. And then nice late lunch, early dinner tomorrow, and then that'll be it. So for those of you people saying that I should be celebrating with the missus, I did that yesterday. And I'm doing it again tonight. Gonna have fun. I'm gonna go to the bar, gonna go to a nightclub with some friends, gonna just party. That's it. But later tonight, probably like 1 o'clock in the morning, tonight, Ring of Honor, I'll do my Ring of Honor review on my Peter fucking Gilmore channel, so that'll be later tonight. We're not gonna be at the nightclub too long. We're gonna be out till about 11:30 midnight. We're not going to the city or anything. We're just going local. That's pretty much it. So, but you know, so all you dumbasses who think that I should, you know, that I don't go out, I go out. I don't spend all day, my entire weekend when I'm off. And sometimes I do work on the weekend. Sometimes, not all the time. It's just when somebody, you know, when I need to do something, you know. Sometimes I have meetings and they say, "Oh, can you come? Can we do something on Saturday?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." Sometimes I actually have to do extra work on the weekend, which is usually just once in a blue moon on a Saturday. Once in a blue moon, not all the time. Most of the time, I'm always off on the weekends. And no, I'm not in Chase's freaking streams every freaking Saturday. No, I'm not. I'm not. Sometimes I'm out. Sometimes I'm away, you know? So you can't prove I'm in every one of Chase's streams every fucking Saturday. And who cares if I'm in people's streams all the time? Who gives a shit? I can do whatever the fuck I want. You're not the boss of me. You're just a fucking loser. Let me say that again. Losers. With no fucking lives. You should be working yourselves. If you're working today, you should be working, not doing lame as fuck videos on your fucking lunch break. Or if you're even working, you should not even be online. Focus on your job rather than YouTube shit. But that's what you do. And then you do your other bullshit, which you failed at miserably as well. So anyways, alright, I talked about enough about that. Alright, on episode 26 of the Shadows Lair. Speaking of Ring of Honor, let's get to your Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor predictions. Now, Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor 2022 comes your way live in just under over an hour from now from the arena in Lowell, Massachusetts. It's going to be a great time. Ring of Honor's second pay-per-view of the year under their relaunch. This is coming after Supercard of Honor during WrestleMania weekend, which was pretty damn good. So we have a pretty decent card for this show, and let's get into it. Let's not waste any fucking time. That's why I'm here. Not to waste time, just to give you great entertainment. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you, man. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we got 11 matches total. 8 matches on the main show, which we'll get to in a minute. But we're going to talk about the pre-show called 0 Hour, which starts at 7 p.m. on the Ring of Honor and All Elite Wrestling YouTube channel. So you can go watch that. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to start off with the pre-show. First match, I'm not taking these in any order, but it is what it is. So we're going to start off with the Shinobi Shadow Squad of OG Cheeseburger. Yeah, we're going to see Cheeseburger. Alright. And Eli Isom taking on the Trustbusters of Ari Daivari, who's now in AEW. He is going to be on AEW television. I don't know where. I don't know if he's going to be on Dynamite or Rampage or Dark Elevation, but he is now All Elite. So got that. Alright, so he's teaming up with Slim J. I have no idea who the fuck that is. And a tag team match player. Should be a decent match. Some flippy dippity dooies. Cheeseburger is a legend. Eli Isom, up and comer. I've seen him since he was a ring boy. And same thing with Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger was a ring guy. Always was outside the ring. He took down the ring. One of those guys. And a student of the Ring of Honor dojo, along with Eli Isom as well, and other people that came from that dojo, Taylor Hendricks, everything. By the way, hi Taylor. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna go with Cheeseburger and Eli to win. Well, like I said, I have no idea who Slim J is. I've seen Ari Daivari. We all know where he came from. The E. So we'll see what happens with that. So I'm going to go with the Shinobi Shadow Squad to pick up the win. That's it. Alright, match number 2 on the pre-show. Going to be an interesting singles match. We got the legend himself, Colt Cabana. Well, I won't say what I used to say, but I can't say that anymore because I'm me and Colt Cabana now. Like, we patch things up at WrestlePro. So, he follows me now on Twitter. Anyway, so Colt Cabana, the legend himself, faces another legend, Anthony Henry. Remember him? We all remember Anthony Henry. Most of us do. most of us know Anthony Henry from certain indie feds around the Northeast and America. And he has been in AEW as well. Mostly on Dark and Elevation with JD Drake. So, that connection, if you know what I mean. Should be a good match. I gotta go with Colt here. I mean, there's no way that Anthony Henry's winning this match. I mean, he's good, but I don't think he's gonna beat Colt Cabana. And Colt has signed a deal with Ring of Honor. Most of these guys have signed developmental deals with Ring of Honor, except for the Briscoes, who are now got an exclusive deal. So they're gonna be in Ring of Honor for as long as they feel like it. And they've been in Ring of Honor for 20 goddamn years, so. And we'll move on from that. That's that. Alright, so I'm going to go with Colt Cabana to pick up the win. Alright, then in the final match on the pre-show, a women's match, Allison Kay, or Sienna for you dumb people at home, and she will be in Brooklyn, New York on August the 13th, along with her tag team partner, Marty Bell, the former NWA women's tag team champions. But Allison Kay will be on the Ring of Honor pre-show, taking on Willow Nightingale. And these two have known each other for a very long time, wrestling in Shimmer in the north, around the Northeast area. They fought in CZW, WSU, other various indie feds. So it's gonna be an interesting match. I gotta go with Allison here. This is her not her first rodeo with Ring of Honor. We all remember her during the Ring of Honor women's tournament and the women's, she was in another tournament. Well, they were on Ring of Honor. She was on Ring of Honor with Marty Bell defending the NWA tag team belts. I forget against who, but we got that. So I'm going to go with Allison Kay to pick up the victory over Willow Nightingale. But two great wrestlers. I met both of them. Well, I haven't met Allison Kay yet. I will on the 13th. But Willow Nightingale I've seen before. Very good. We seen her on Rampage the other day. So yesterday, I should say. Well, not yesterday. Wednesday, when her and Athena beat lost to Jade Cargill and Kiera Hogan, the baddies. So, and that's pretty much it. All right, so that's the pre-show. Now we're gonna go. Actually, there's a fourth match. I didn't even see this one. I just saw it just now. All right, fourth match on the pre-show. We got Tully Blanchard Enterprises. It's an 8-man tag team match. So Tully Blanchard Enterprises, Brian Cage, and the Gates of Agony, Jasper Kwan, and Toa Leona with Tully at ringside. So, hey, we're going to see Brian Cage on pay-per-view. Yay! Makes Melissa Santos very happy. But anyway, they take on Alex Zane, Blake Christian, and Tony... That's a 6-man tag. I'm sorry. I thought it was a 4... What I think was a 8-man tag. Maybe because I saw Tully Blanchard in it. Anyway, so it's a 6-man tag team match. So, Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony take on Alex Zane, Blake Christian, and Tony Deppen. Holy shit! That's a team. I never thought that team they would team up together. I mean, Alex Zane from GCW. If you haven't seen him, go watch him. He's fucking amazing. Blake Christian, been in Ring of Honor and other indie feds as well. GCW as well. Tony Deppen, former TV champion. I mean, yeah, Tony Deppen, former world TV champion, and feuded with I think he feuded with Silas Young. Then I think was in the Foundation. I forget, but anyway, great wrestler, Blake Christian. If you haven't seen him in GCW or in any fed in the Northeast or around the country, you're missing out. Alex Zane, I have nothing else to say about that. Alex Zane was on, wasn't in GCW. I'm thinking of Nick Wayne. My bad. So yeah, I botched. So what? Alex Zane was also known as Ari Sterling back in NXT and 205 Live. But very good. He's very good. So that should be it's gonna be a decent match. I think it's just gonna be a squash match. So I'm going with the Gates of Agony and Brian Cage to get the easy win. But it'd be good to see Alex Zane, Blake Blake Christian, and Tony Deppen. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alright, let's quickly run down the rest of the card for the main show. Not in any order. Brother versus brother Rush of Los Ingobernables de... Well, the Facción de Los Ingobernables, with Andrade. He's taking on his brother. I don't know if they're real brothers, by the way, but anyway. He's taking on Dragon Lee, former World TV Champion. And the man that, he broke somebody's neck. I forget who. I think it was Shibata's neck. Yeah, I think it was Shibata. I could be wrong. But anyway, this is going to be a pretty damn good match. Lots of nice lucha libre todo el mundo, televisión excelente todo el mundo. So yeah, this is going to be a good match. I think Rush will be coming out with Andrade. And Dragon Lee, former member of, I think, the same group. But it is what it is. Should be a good match. Former Ring of Honor champion versus former Ring of Honor World TV champion. This is going to be great. But I'm going to go with Rush to pick up the win. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. And that's it. Alright. Then our next match for the 6-man tag team belts, finally defended. We haven't seen them defended since Final Battle. So we got the champions, the Righteous, Vincent, Bateman, and Dutch. Not Butch, Dutch. With Vita Von Star, one nice hot piece of ash. They take on the Peacock, Dalton Castle, and the boys, the Tate brothers, Brandon and Brent Tate. This should be pretty interesting. We haven't seen Dalton in a while since. The last time I think we saw him was I think it was on Rampage, where I think he was. I forgot who he was fighting. I think it was Minoru Suzuki. But yeah, he got the fucking shit beat out of him. And the Tate brothers too, they got the fucking shit beat out of them. But still, Dalton Castle, former 6-man tag team champion, former TV champion, former Ring of Honor champion. The guy's done it all. But can they win back the 6-man tag team belts? Him and the boys? I don't think so. A lot of people are picking them, but I'm not picking them. So I'm going to go with the Righteous to win. Vincent, we've seen in Honor No More with Impact. That's still going on, by the way. He's still in Impact with I'm Matt Taven and Maria Kanellis, Mike Kanellis, of course, Mike Bennett, whatever you want to call him. Also, Eddie Edwards, also in that group, and Kenny King of Honor No More. They're still doing that. I don't think they're doing the Honor No More Impact feud that much anymore. I think it's over now, but they're still around in Impact, including Vincent at PCO, the madman that he is. Yeah, but it's gonna be good to see Vincent and a 6-man tag team belts finally being defended after 7 months. But this is a reboot, guys. This is a reboot. So some of the titles that haven't been defended, like the 6-man tag team belts, like the Women's Championship, are going to be defended finally. So got that. And more, these people that are fighting are, like I said, once again, on developmental deals. Because Ring of Honor is still in their relaunch process. Pretty soon, hopefully, Tony Khan could get a major TV deal, get some house shows going, especially in the Northeast, and, well, Ring of Honor will go back to what it's been doing for the last 20 plus years. Even though they took a 3-month hiatus because of that stupid Sinclair broadcasting deal that almost killed the company. Thankfully, Tony Khan bought it. And Tony Khan is also saying that he might buy WWE now that Vince is gone. And The Rock. Rock has enough money to buy it too. And WWE, there's a story on Ringside News now that WWE is listening to offers to buy the company. So Tony Khan can buy this fucking WWE. It won't though, but imagine Tony Khan being the owner of WWE, Ring of Honor, and AEW. Wow. That would be massive. That would be like... It's not going to happen, but just imagine it does. I can see The Rock buying it, because it's The Rock. But Tony Khan, even though he has more money than The Rock, I think, he probably does. But I just don't think Tony Khan, of all people, would buy the WWE. But WWE is listening to offers. So I'll never say never in the world of professional wrestling. But anyway, move on. Alright. Let's finish this up. Alright, so I'm going to go with the Righteous to retain the 6-man tag team belts against Dalton Castle and the Boys. That's it. Alright, for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship, we got the champion Mercedes Martinez, who won the championship on Dynamite. Takes on Serena Deeb, her former tag team partner. Former NWA World Women's Champion. This is going to be an exciting match. I think it's going to be a very technical submission-like match because both ladies can do submissions galore. Mercedes has held a belt since that fateful day that she won it on Dynamite. So it's been about a month or two. I believe this is her... Well, she's defended it on Elevation and Dark against basic nobodies. But, this is her first real title defense, I believe. But... I hate going against her, but I just think Serena Deeb's gonna somehow, some way worm her way in and somehow cheat the win and get the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. So I'm gonna go with Serena Deeb to pick up the victory, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, now we're gonna go to the big matches on the card. Some of these are gonna be show stealers. And the first one I'm gonna get into is for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship with Pure Wrestling rules. That means 3 rope breaks. You can win by pinfall, submission, or by knockout. And if it goes to the time limit, there are judges there who can do that. So we get that. All right. So we got the champion Wheeler Yuta taking on the PWG Heavyweight Champion Daniel Garcia. Of the Jericho Appreciation Society. We all know Wheeler Yuta, part of the Blackpool Combat Club, so that storyline continues on. It's going to be a great match, great high-flying submission-style match. I think they're going to use all the rules, all the rope breaks they can use. It's going to be very good. I mean, you do lose points if you go over the limits of the pure rules and everything. Or you do something stupid like you don't get disqualified. I mean, I think you can get disqualified in the match. Or you just lose a point. But it is what it is. So, should be a high-flying match. I'm going with Daniel Garcia to pick up the win. I just think he is so good right now. PWG champion. Just did so much great stuff and blood and guts. Took Jericho to the limit. And very good on the mic. Very good in the ring. I just think he's going to bring that Pure Championship to the Jericho Appreciation Society. And we'll see what happens with that. So I'm going to go with Daniel Garcia to pick up the win. Even though I believe this is Wheeler Yuta's first defense of the Pure Championship. Maybe a couple... I think he's... I'll get the words out. I think he's defended it before, but it is what. So Garcia picks up the win. All right, for the Ring of Honor World TV Championship, we got the champion Samoa Joe taking on Jay Lethal, former Ring of Honor World Television Champion for over a year. Remember that run? We all remember that run. And the Ring of Honor Unified Champion. Remember that? Not the Unified Champion, sorry, the Ring of Honor World Champion. He was a champion for 422 days. Before losing to Adam Cole, baby. Then he lost the Ring of Honor TV Championship to, who did he lose it to? I think he lost it to Roddy. I forgot who he lost it to, but he held that for a year or so. That's that. He's going to have Sanjay Dutt and the big man himself, Satnam Singh, at ringside. We haven't seen Joe since Double or Nothing. Was it I think it was Double or Nothing. So, or maybe a little bit before that, when he had the shoulder injury. So that could come into play here. Jay Lethal's going to do everything he can to mess with Joe's minds. Sanjay and Satnam Singh are going to somehow get involved. I don't think it's going to end in a clusterfuck. But I'm going to go with Samoa Joe to retain because he hasn't defended a belt in so long. So, I mean, it would make no sense. He was injured for like a month or two, and now he loses the belt. Why don't you just take it off him when he was injured? Makes no sense. So I'm going to go with Samoa Joe to pick up the victory, and that's pretty much it. And we'll move on from there. Alright. Then we go to, well, I'm going to pick the tag team match last, because I think that deserves a little bit more time. Alright, I got to end this pretty soon. So, Ring of Honor World Championship match. Jonathan Gresham with Tully Blanchard takes on the Swiss cyborg himself, Claudio Castagnoli. Welcome to Claudio's Cafe. I drink coffee. I get on Twitch. So, this is going to be a great match. Everybody's pulling for Claudio, even me. Because he hasn't, every time he's gotten a sniff of the world title, and he's had world title chances in Ring of Honor, just never got the big one. And in WWE when he fought Roman twice and lost twice. So this is another shot at the title. Gresham has held the belt since Final Battle, so it's been almost 8 months. And Claudio's on a roll right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if they finally pulled the trigger with him. I mean, Tony Khan hugged him at Double or Nothing, so we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go with Gresham to retain. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna say it right now. Gresham's gonna win and retain. All right, then we go to the. This should be the main event for the Ring of Honor tag team belts. 2 out of 3 falls. We got FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood against the Briscoes, Jay and Mark Briscoe. This is gonna be a hellacious match. Gonna definitely go all 3 falls. I'm gonna go with the Briscoes to win tag team title number 13 because they signed an exclusive deal with Ring of Honor, so it makes kind of sense to have the Briscoes win the belts. I mean, after a little bit of run with the Triple Championship, I think is gonna start coming to an end. So they're gonna lose the Ring of Honor tag team belts, but still be AAA and IWGP tag team champions. So I'm gonna go with the Briscoes to win. Probably be the match of the freaking night. And that's all I can say about that. So leave me your thoughts and opinions. What you think of the Ring of Honor card? What's your predictions? Leave it down below. That's it. So thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gamora. I'm getting out of here because I gotta go party. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.